Hey, Dave just reminded me that I forgot to make a video yesterday. And that's what she's been like. Well, no, this is just what she's always like. Anyway, there's a buzzy noise. It's because Matt's cooking dinner. Don't know what he's cooking. Don't give a shit. I'm just so glad that he's cooking and I don't have to. So this email is short, and I don't know who it's from. This person says, I'm in active recovery and I struggle so much with extreme hunger when I'm full. Oh, no, I struggle so much with extreme anger when I'm full, is what she wrote. I have tried to distract, but the feeling is so strong. I'm asking if you can give some advice on how to deal with this. I have 2 kids and I'm afraid I'll go back to restriction just so I can be calm with them. I know it's the eating disorder screaming and dying, but how to cope? I had extreme anger pretty much a lot of the time. I was angry and irritable when I hadn't eaten and I was hungry, and then when I had eaten, I was just angry and irritable because I had eaten and because I was feeling all that guilt and stuff. It's a rewiring problem. You do have to work out how to control your emotional reactions when you're in recovery. It's a skill that we all have to work out, and it's not particularly easy to describe to somebody how to do that. It's, as with all rewiring things, it's like trying to describe to somebody how to walk. It's kind of like, well, you use this muscle and you use that muscle. Trying to describe to somebody what facets of parts of their brain to use in order to make the decision not to engage in an emotion that your brain suggests that you should engage in is really difficult. So what do I mean when I say your brain suggests that you should engage in it? So your brain has been wired to associate the feeling of fullness with discomfort, anger, all of the other things, negative emotions basically. And that's happened over years of you engaging in those negative emotions after you have eaten a lot of food and you feel full. And so it's like a learned reaction. It's like a neural pathway or a neural reaction, emotional reaction that your brain believes is, oh, this is the correct emotional reaction to deliver after X event has happened. X event being I've eaten food and I feel full. So we have to teach your brain that actually, thanks very much brain, that's not relevant anymore. Anger is not an appropriate reaction to eating enough food and feeling full. Your brain's going to push back a bit because it's going to go, yeah, it is. I know it is because you taught me it is. You taught me it is by engaging with it every time that I suggested it. So I know that this is the appropriate reaction. And you're going to continue with going like, no, brain, things have changed. It's different now. Look, this is not appropriate reaction. In fact, I would like to feel happy and calm after I've eaten a load of food. Thank you very much. Can you just do as I'm asking you? And your brain's going to be like, oh, no. You were really sure that this was the right reaction a couple of months ago. And this is how that conversation is going to go. That's basically what rewiring is. And then after a while, after you continue to refuse to engage in that emotion of anger, your brain's going to go, oh, well, maybe you're right, actually. Maybe I don't have to be angry after eating. Maybe doesn't seem, the data that you've given it by not being angry, not engaging with that emotion, your brain's going to start to go like, all right then, yeah, I guess I don't have to deliver that emotional reaction after eating anymore. And so that's where we need to go. It takes a while. And it takes consistency. It takes a lot of breathing. Breathing allows you to enter your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and not be angry one. And at the moment, your brain associates the feeling of full with the kind of like stressed out sympathetic nervous system place. So we enter the parasympathetic nervous system, or we access it by long, slow, deep breaths. And so you're going to have to make a conscious effort to, like, you have this information. You wrote me an email saying, I know that I get really angry after I've eaten a load of food. Great, you've got that information. So that means you can plan. You can plan for like, oh, right, well, I'm having dinner in half an hour, so that probably means in about 35 minutes I'm going to be angry. So you can actually plan to be like, what can I do to preempt that anger? You know it's going to happen. Okay, well, maybe just after I've eaten dinner, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do something that makes me really calm, and I'm actually going to even take myself a little time out and do 2 minutes long, slow, deep breathing in, like the bedroom or something like that, so that people don't look at you and think that you're weird, because it is weird to sit there going, it's weird, isn't it? Like, I mean, it's necessary, but it's also like people might be like, what the fuck are you doing over there? It's a bit weird. Like, yoga stuff is weird. I'll be the first person to admit that. It's also necessary. And so then you can plan to do things that help you stay in your parasympathetic nervous system, keep calm, and you can plan to then be in a state of mind where you can bypass that anger reaction. I hope that helps. Bye.